Oh hey, it's the podcast where I, Fiona Frawley, show Duane Doogan, a man, that there's more to life than football, fajitas and fingering. This is Men Welcome.
Fajitas?
Yeah. 1, 2.
What are you looking up?
I was on Duane, which is like a celebrity gossip website that kind of has...
Okay, well... Yeah, go on, sorry.
No, you go.
I just realised you weren't just on the website, you have the app.
You have to have the app.
You don't even have the fucking Gmail app.
I do. That's that is what's the word?
Mandela?
Defamation.
No.
Defamation.
Okay,
I didn't have it for a long time, and I struggled with things like that in my life. But for the past number of years, I have had the Gmail app, and furthermore, I've had a two-factor authenticator.
Then why
and you didn't, and that's why you got hacked on Instagram.
Then why?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I retrieved
Thank you.
Why do once or twice a week do I get an email saying Fiona Frawley's logged into her Gmail? Because also, like a pedo, you've added me as your emergency contact.
I get that. Well, I actually don't get it anymore, but I used to get it from my friend Maddie. Maddie O'Carroll is trying to sign in. I'm like, bitch, you live in Sweden. Why am I feel like my mom being like responsible for
Baby, how'd you get to Sweden?
Who's just gone back to Hong Kong.
I just use other accounts of mine. I would never use somebody else.
What do you mean? I can't even remember.
As in, like that. I might use my Cherry Comedy account as my backup for my personal account.
Well, let's not mention the Cherry Comedy account. Let's not mention the war.
Oh yeah, because I stopped paying for yours because I realised you had never logged into it. Paying 15 quid a month for your email.
Okay, but who asked you?
No, but people were emailing you. I was giving it out, being like, right, if you want to contact Fiona.
But like, I didn't. Anyway,
you did.
We shouldn't.
I gave you the logins twice, and then you went. Then I'm like, oh yeah, that was sent to your Cherry email, and you went, I've got a new phone. It's like, you've had a new phone for a year.
So there's your first clue to be like, maybe I'll give her regular Gmail account.
It was a Gmail account.
My personal, not the Cherry one.
Yeah, but it's not professional.
I know, but I'm not like you.
You log into your Spin account, don't you?
Well, that's an Outlook.
That's harder to use.
Yes, that's a separate work
okay,
email I get work admin
You used to have your Greencastle Media Group. You logged into that, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was because...
with your Slack.
But like that... so that was in my professional work. Like, Cherry is not official. Do you know what I mean?
Well, we know you don't think so.
I do, but like, it's it's.
Are you going to host this weekend?
I have a baby.
Same.
No one to babysit. I know, but it's different for the dads.
I could babysit him.
So you'll babysit and I'll go in and do the whole of Cherry myself. Don't make me do that.
Why?
I can't.
Well, no.
Don't make me set up the chairs.
You just have to set up, do the door.
No.
Film, MC.
No. That's not my job.
Evidently. That's why you don't have an email.
My job is baby.
Fiona Frawley at baby.com.
I bring other things to the table.
I would, yeah, but like, you've gone to the wrong fucking table then.
But what if you were responsible for getting all Bobby's clothes off French Baby Vintage? Where would we be? Would he have any baby Dior, real baby Dior that I managed to get for €15? No, I don't think he would have any.
Okay. I do appreciate that when we went away a few weeks ago, that you did just take care of packing his bag.
Who packs for the baby and the dog?
I pack for the dog. Yeah, don't you dare.
Where do you get the list?
I didn't ask for the list. I had my own list, and you're like, I'll send you my list. I'm like, passive aggressive much?
It's not passive.
But it's aggressive.
I'll fuck about that off you.
How are you feeling today? A little overwhelmed?
I feel overwhelmed.
Yeah, we didn't record this podcast because I had a little breakdown this week, so...
Yeah, we're having breakdowns left and right. We're not back in our house yet.
No. And we never will be. That's what they were saying to us, weren't they?
We will never live there again.
They said, do you live here? Sorry, this is actually our office, so... They're
like, you thought you lived here?
No.
We thought you were joking. That is mad that you thought you lived here. You don't fucking live here. Get out.
And I'm like, sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. This is your house now. I tell you what we could do with a skip. Oh, sorry, of course, we'll get you your 7th skip. Any idea when the work will be done? Fuck off asking me that. Sorry, he's not actually from Dublin, so I don't know.
I should have got my bag of skips.
Maybe that would have actually eased. There is.
Oh my God, sorry. We were in London last week. They have salt and vinegar skips.
No.
Like what?
Did you have it?
Of course not. I hate salt and vinegar.
I like salt and vinegar, but I don't think
I'm not a fan of salt and vinegar flavour, and I'm also not a fan of salt and vinegar toppings. And like, if it's chipper, as we got last night, goes, "Do you want salt and vinegar?" So, yeah, chuck it on.
Those chips were terrible, weren't they?
They weren't great.
Can we like? I mean, you know where we're staying at the moment, and you know
we're not going to go to a Chinese called Andrews.
What we've discussed, so you can put two and two together and realize what
the chicken wasn't as good. I got the chicken a few weeks ago, and I was like, I'll get that again. That's nice. It was in me head.
Yeah,
being like, I want that. Last night was
and
not good.
I got
not good last night.
A cod portion, small bit of cod. We live by the sea here in Shankill.
And the woman who
it was awful.
The woman who was serving last night wasn't the woman who was serving a few weeks ago.
No, it was bad. It was bad. You speak of Andrew's Chinese takeaway.
Well, like we have a few options in the town. Grace's Garden is gone, and not too soon either. And then
Grace's Garden was an amazing Chinese.
Yeah,
but upstairs from the pub that I used to work in.
And Elvis was a great singer, but he sold fuck all albums last year. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, the restaurant's closed. And
exactly.
Elvis, I'd say he actually probably sold a few albums.
Not as many as he used to.
Well, yeah, because people don't buy albums anymore. But I'd say in the scale
I buy albums.
Fair, you're a minority. In the scale of people who buy albums, if they
does that mean I get to park close to Tesco?
Shut up.
Do you not like that?
No.
The look you just gave me. I'm just trying to riff now. I'm trying to like.
Yeah, well, I'll do the reaction that you give me when I try to riff.
Go on. I don't make.
What?
I've never made that face.
That's because your face doesn't move this way. But, Chipper was bad. Grace's Gardens has closed down. It was great. And then also in the village is Andrew's Chinese Takeaway, which the name, I suppose,
would put you off.
It doesn't inspire. It doesn't make you think, God, this will be a great Kung Pao chicken. This will be a great Szechuan beef. Andrew. Can we give him like...
Sorry, you just mentioned beef there, and all I've thought about for the past 12 hours is you were in Dalkey, and you told me that there was a beef brisket with Dr. Pepper glaze.
Yes, yeah. So we went to Dalkey Duck, which you and I have been to before, years ago.
I believe it's called the Queen's now.
No, the Queen's is another pub, but it's close by.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Queen's is a pub that's been
so I was
there
in a completely different pub then.
Oh, okay. So you weren't in the... No.
I thought that was the Dalkey Duck.
No, the Queen's like one of the oldest pubs. Like, it's been there a year, like, 1776
I did
or something.
Go out the back and be like, this is pretty small. I remember it being bigger.
Yes. No, okay. So that's across the road from the church, yeah?
Yeah.
Where I made my first Holy Communion.
Huh.
Shout out.
That's why I went.
And then...
Well, the staff were really nice there then.
At the church?
Across the road.
The priest was sound.
The Queen's.
The Queen's. That's the Queen's.
Shit.
And then up the road, right, a little bit on the left, it used to be the Dalkey Duck.
See, I didn't even wander that far. Dalkey is foreign to me.
Fair, yeah. But it's
I grew up on the streets of Ballymun.
You're just trying to be Bono.
Well, no, I moved there when I was 24.
Okay, so very much didn't grow up.
Oh, well, I grew...
Was your address Ballymun or was it Glasnevin?
It's fake Glasnevin because, like, if you had to go to, like, anything Glasnevin, it was, like, 25 minutes away. People of Dublin 9 and Dublin 11 will know this. The grounds of Ballymun were pushed back to accommodate DCU.
Yeah.
Because in the 90s, no one would go to a college in Ballymun. So they just went, oh, no, it's actually Glasnevin. So they just stretched Glasnevin. But real Glasnevin, I was closer to Phibsborough and Ballymun than I was to Glasnevin.
This is the kind of thing that's interesting to talk about on the pod. Old Dublin.
Well, no, because I was involved in the societies in college, and I was going through all the old college yearbooks because we were doing like a big 30th anniversary of our society. And that's when I discovered like the addresses of the college. Be like, oh, they write into the college magazine or whatever, and it'd be like, oh, Ballymun.
You would so do that. You would so write into the college magazine.
I once wrote into CBBC.
Oh, that's so cute though. I used to always think about doing that because, like, do you remember it would like be like the den and like give the address and stuff?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I want to do that, but this is the difference between you and me.
You didn't have stamps.
I just didn't have the ability to do the admin. This is like when Jerry Halliwell left Spice Girls. I wrote her a letter and then I just folded it up and kept it in my room. I had the like program from when I went to see Spice Girls in like 1990.
That's amazing that you got to go to like OG Spice Girls.
It's fucking class.
Do you have any actual memories?
Yes, I think
the nipple tassels.
The nipple tassels is my main.
Do you remember like songs and being at the gig and stuff? Because you were like what, like 7 or 8?
Yeah, I was 7. I remember they brought 2 little girls up on stage. Okay, so the next day in school, I lied and said I got brought up on stage.
Imagine going to Spice Girls and then going to school the next day.
Yeah, it was mad. And
I was barely allowed to have dinner the night before school.
Okay, well that's a bit of an issue. Maybe I'll discuss that with your mom when she comes to visit today.
Okay, good reaction to my riff, Fiona.
But it wasn't that good, like.
Well, that's why I don't react to yours.
But okay, so that's my Spice Girl. I pretended I got brought on stage.
Yeah.
I also had a little outfit, yellow shorts and t-shirt, and the t-shirt had hearts, like rainbow coloured hearts, and said Spice in the middle.
Custom made?
No, I think it was just from a shop, like one of the shops in Dunleary Shopping Centre. And we went with my mom's friend Christine, who was here yesterday, looking at mom's new bathroom, and her son Michael, who's my age. And me and him, we used to like prank phone call people from the Yellow Pages.
Yeah.
If ever he'd be staying at my house, we'd like book a hotel in Cork. Like a real shit prank that's like not funny.
Suck at juries.
It was Juries.
Of course it was Juries.
It was Juries in Cork. And I remember booking it and I was like, you're a star. And I was like 7 and I thought that was so funny.
Hold on, no, you were 7?
Yeah.
Well, I knew you weren't a real person.
I know, they were probably like, lol. Like, you know.
I've been kicked out of that hotel.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's why I'm attracted to you. You're such a legend. But okay, so we went to Spice Girls with Christine and her son Michael, and we all went to Eddie Rockets before, and they played a prank on me.
You had Eddie Rockets at 7 years old. See, I didn't discover Eddie Rockets until I was like 15, 16.
Yeah, see, I lived the high life.
See, I visited my dad in Dublin and he was like, I'm going to take you to somewhere you've never experienced before.
I'm going to show you something new.
Your
mum is trying to like bring you to
a
museums
whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
You've never seen. They've got this thing called paprika, and it is on
Just
every
shaking
single
it off
chip.
the magic carpet. No, but that paprika salt mix, it was.
No, who the fuck knew what it was? Like, no one had ever even heard the word
bringing
paprika.
That to Ireland, that was very brave.
Do you know where I actually? So my dad took me to Eddie Rockets. When
did
he
he bring
moved
you to Eddie Rockets or did he bring you to shit Johnny Rockets?
No,
Because
so
you didn't live in Dublin.
No, he lived in Dublin. He lived in Swords.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was we would drive home from the airport. It was on the airport road just as you come into Swords. They had a Chartbusters and an Eddie Rockets, and we'd go into Chartbusters and we'd rent FIFA, and we'd go into Eddie Rockets and we'd get food, and then we'd go home and we'd play FIFA. And we just wouldn't bring it back for like 3 days, and then they just would charge you the extra when we go back.
And you're like, money's no object to me. I'm going to Eddie Rockets.
It was also a $5 a day. Oh, when the first
That's
time,
a lot.
The first time somebody told me empty pockets, I was like, "That's fucking genius." And then I realized it's just common.
But it is applicable.
But shortly after, I went on my first ever holiday with my mum and my nan.
To Bray or something.
Well, no, it was to Gran Canaria.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's where I wanted to go this summer with our son, but I think we're going to run out of time.
Well, guess what?
What?
There was
They had Eddie Rockets.
They had Eddie Rockets, and I was like, I didn't believe myself when I would tell people. I was like, "There's Eddie Rockets house. They also have it in Gran Canaria." And then I remember later going to the one in Swords, and on the menu, it had like on the back it was like Swords, Blanche, Town, like all the different locations, and it had there was it was the Irish owned Eddie Rockets in Gran Canaria. This is I just found out recently in like Malaga there is Dunn stores.
That is essential.
There's 2 Dunn stores in Malaga, and they're owned by the Dunn stores that we know.
The Dunn's family.
They're not. It's not the same name. It's the same company.
That's slay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, I mean that's the market for it. Like, I wonder, is it a bougie like flagship, like with the power cut, with sculpted by Amy and all?
It looks like it's the clothes only version of Dunn's you'd see in like Balbriggan like 20 years ago.
Oh, so shit.
It doesn't look great.
Right. Okay.
I don't think it does food or anything. No.
I'm interested in the Eddie Rockets. I think that's cool. But
we never went. My mum wouldn't let me go, or just we went somewhere else. I shouldn't say wouldn't let me go. I don't actually remember.
You wouldn't be in the mood for Eddie's on holidays.
Oh, you don't understand how much Eddie's. I was just like, I was going back to Cork being like, guys, Eddie Rockets. And
No,
then
it is class.
It eventually came to Cork, but it came and it was joint. It was like you had to, if you wanted Eddie Rockets, the first Eddie Rockets in Cork came maybe, I don't know, like 2006, 2007. I'm like almost 20 at this point. And it was attached to what's the chain of the budget UK hotels?
Like Premier Inn, Maldron. Maldron is not budget.
Is it a Premier Inn? Maybe it was a Premier Inn. And it had like, it used to have the little restaurant. What's the restaurant? Because
in Cork.
Yeah. Because my dad used to take me there. They were there for a while, and then when they left, Eddie Rockets moved in.
That is such divorced dad.
Oh no,
Boulevard.
because it was so
Like,
good. Because you'd go get the breakfast, but you'd get chips with your breakfast, and I was like, "What the fuck? That's fucking insane."
That is
Little Chef.
Oh,
That's
so
what I'm
they
thinking of.
have that in Cork.
Yeah. They had Little Chef, and there was one in Dublin as well. That's the one we'd go to. I never went to the one in Cork. The one was just off the airport in. They were actually off the airport in Cork, and it was off the airport in Dublin. There was potentially other locations. But once Little Chef left, Eddie Rockets went in. But it's like on a roundabout. It's the Kinsale Road roundabout. Like
Very much not shout out to that.
No, but you're not like, I live in Cove.
You're
I'm not like,
I won't be stopping.
it's like, how the fuck am I going to get to Eddie Rockets?
Yeah.
And they didn't last long, and then they all turned into, I don't even think it's called Johnny Rockets. Maybe it is Johnny Rockets. But I saw Johnny Rockets, and I had it in Boston. I travelled like 4 miles for a job interview.
You didn't have it in Kirkwood?
Shut the F up.
I had it in Boston. At that time, we worked construction. We worked with our hands.
I was in construction, yeah.
My buddy, it was an uncle of my buddy. He'd collect me at 6 a.m. and I go painting houses. And
Have I told a story on the pod?
We had no music, so we just sing to each other, and it was the best summer of my life.
It wasn't great, actually. The summer.
No, but I know that you did paint houses. But
So you're mocking me before, like, as if I've told the story 10 times on the pod. They've never heard this. They might like this.
Yeah.
And also, we didn't sing to each other because they were all Brazilian and they didn't speak it. And then
They didn't speak English.
They didn't speak the same language as me.
You could have learned something new culturally.
They would teach me some Spanish words, but they'd laugh. So I think they would
speak Portuguese. So they must have been getting a real laugh if they...
No, they would teach me Spanish words. They were bilingual.
Fair fucks, yeah. Okay, that shut me up.
You jump into fucking conclusion.
That's put me in my
Anyway,
place.
they probably taught me some Portuguese words and I'd say them and they just laughed then. So I think they were just taking the piss out of me. They were all like in their 30s.
That's how they passed the time.
But then I wore a Liverpool jersey to work one day and they're like, Liverpool.
Of course, because football unites everyone.
And I used to listen to
Manchester.
the Steve Merchant and Carol Pilkington podcast. They did have another guest, but never mind. And I remember listening to a new episode. I still remember what episode. I was like, holy shit, a new episode, because they'd stopped. And he came over and he was just like, Liverpool, what's this?
Oh, that's cunt. I was going to say cool. Fun. And I said cunt. Speaking of the man who used to host that podcast, did you see, because it's The Office
25th
anniversary, and who's the guy who was Tim?
Martin Freeman
and
Mackenzie Crook.
Yeah, they did something and they were talking shit about, because Ricky Gervais has always said there was no improvisation on the show, they wrote everything, and Tim was like, well, actually I did improv some stuff, but like that's completely been erased. And he's like,
the DVD commentary, which I have listened to, he actually will be like, I keep improvising to put off Tim, and Tim keeps improvising to put off me.
He said, like,
there's one scene where there's 37 takes because they do it different every time.
Yeah.
So fuck off.
He said, like,
he's such a miserable bollocks.
He just won't let anyone have anything.
Well, so he did his own version. He didn't.
That's it. Yeah, he did his own on YouTube. I was reading about this.
And he never mentioned Stephen Merchant.
Sorry, what a miserable fucker.
Do you know what I mean?
Would you never just... It's like J.K. Rowling. You're minted. Just fuck off.
Fuck off.
We
actually don't care.
You have nothing to give. You have nothing to give.
And like, I've seen
and you're actually bringing violence into the world.
But also, what was that show he had? Everybody went mental for it.
The Afterlife. I fucking hated that.
Right, I watched the first season.
I watched a little bit with you. Can we say, we loved The Office.
The Office and Extras.
We loved Extras.
Amazing.
Derek, I think now it's problematic.
It's pretty
but
problematic.
When I watched it, I enjoyed it, but
But it was nice. There was like Kerry Godliman and Brett Goldstein. It was like nice seeing them, and even Carl Pilkington was involved. Now he just has the same band of troops that he's had in there every show.
And every show is him realizing everyone else is an idiot and no one's as smart as him.
Well, Afterlife, the worst thing about Afterlife was, one, it was shite, and two, it's like he's a dickhead for the whole thing.
Yeah.
He helps kill a man in the penultimate episode, and then in the last one he goes, oh, maybe I should be nice to people. And after mocking this poor woman who works beneath him in the newspaper, I think it was, or something, a magazine, he goes and he buys her a magazine of Kevin Hart, which I'm sure is some other inside joke that he has. And then it's like, everyone's just like, oh, it proves that there's good in all of us. And there's so many people that I respect in terms of like their jobs, their position, friends that I've had that I'm like, oh God, like they really have their heads screwed on.
I respect their opinion, yeah.
And I would see them share being like one of the most beautiful TV shows I've ever watched. And I'm picturing them in my head right now, and I'm just like, I lost all respect for you.
There are plenty of shows out there that show that people are beautiful, that humans
but like,
have.
Imagine watching Ricky Gervais's.
Anything by Ricky Gervais is not fucking one of them.
Because also he just tried to get his little agenda in as well. He had the movie The Invention of Lying.
Yes.
And it was
all to show that like
God is fake.
Yeah, and like whatever if you believe that, but he really pushes it on other people. Do you know what I mean? But
I did hear him say a thing though that I actually was like, oh, that's a good argument. It was with Stephen Colbert, and Stephen Colbert's like, well, I believe in God, but you don't. He's like, well, not exactly. He's like, you believe in one God, and there's like 300-400 gods out there. I just believe in one less God than you do. And Stephen Colbert was like, ah, shit.
No, that's fine.
It's a good argument.
If he wasn't such a fucking bollocks in every other way, shape, and form.
Wait, can I tell you the story of I wrote into CBBC?
Yes, and then I'll finish telling you the story of Spice Girls.
Who wants to go first? Okay.
You.
All right. Close your eyes.
Okay.
And then we say who we want to go first.
Okay.
After we open our eyes. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Me.
End the podcast. Okay.
Are you all right?
No, I'm good.
It's the first time I've seen you smile in a week.
I know. No, I'm rattled, but we'll talk. Will we talk about that? It's just boring.
Yes.
No one cares.
No, daily don't.
My skin is in bits. Like, let's not do any clips from this. I had a spot the last time we recorded, and since then, like, we haven't been getting much sleep.
We haven't been getting much listeners.
We haven't been getting much of fucking anything. And my skin
Who
is
knew
getting
that all of our
progressively
listeners were just in for your sex appeal? Take off your top, will you?
I am sweating, but I don't know what it looks like, what I have on underneath.
So this room, we usually have the windows open and the fan on, which I don't think works.
To keep it cool. I think the fan is quite shit.
No, because you have the window open all the time, so you're fighting against all of that real air. I think we need to keep at night. I think we need to close that and just have cold air.
No, that's
then the room will fill with air.
That's aircon. A fan doesn't bring cold air per se.
It does.
But remember, I googled it for you to prove you wrong.
How about we just try out one night?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
We're going to try that tonight in the bedroom?
It can be a night when I don't sleep in here because my mom's going away this week, so I might sleep in her bed. Because fuck, I am struggling in here. It's really hot.
This is the hottest room ever, and right now we have no fan and the window's closed.
It's comically hot. Tell me about CBBS.
Well, I wrote in asking, I don't know if it was CBBC, but it was like BBC, like for children, which I know that's what that stands for, but like I don't know if that was that show per se. Whatever Gordon the Gopher was on, which is still the teddy that I have, that my mother.
Controversial?
Why is it controversial?
Because he was Phillip Schofield's teddy, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, it's controversial.
Hasn't he just come out recently? Not come out, like he did that a while ago, but he made his first like public statement, and it was like, "Come on, England" or something.
Finn Taylor, great comedian, has a joke being like, why are we getting all up on Finn Taylor or in Phillip Schofield's back? Like, Phillip Schofield is like, I'm a paedophile, but I waited until it was okay.
That is more than a lot of people can say.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, let's give him a round of
Yes, I'm a
applause.
pedo. What can you possibly say after that? Yes, I'm a pedo, but not in the way that you
But
might
I
think.
waited until it was like grooming. If anything, is I think the message of Finn Taylor is grooming is actually like pretty progressive out of paedophiles.
It actually is it's a big fish, little pond of pedos. Do you know what I mean? It's the best of a bad situation.
I'm so glad you said fish.
No, it's horrible.
Big pedo.
But
No,
it's
I'm
like,
not going to finish that sentence.
it's more everyday, and it's more
God,
like,
do we say pedo too often on the podcast?
I think so. And it's more like when you're talking to like an older person in your life and they're like, I met your granny when I was 25 and she was 9. And I used to go around and fix the back wall at her parents' house. And I purposely left a little hole in the wall so I could look at her. And then when she turned 16, I went and paid her dad £10. And then we were married ever since. She died. No, she died a long time ago. Or like looking back on the census.
Who was that?
Just,
I think I was daydreaming and I missed when you started that.
Honestly.
So I just joined that in progress. So I'm like, what the fuck
It's
is going on?
better that you didn't listen. Or like, have you looked back on the census a lot? And it's like,
yeah, big time.
No, but the
Have you checked out the latest census, man?
Matt, everyone was looking at the census.
What
The
about-
census was cool.
Did you get your census wrapped, man? What have you been looking at this year?
Everyone was looking at the census. But like,
I'm
as
really
in,
into slaves this year.
it was just. It was like the wife was always like 20 years old and the husband 45.
That's what I'm talking
Head.
about. Players gonna play. Players gonna
Tell
play.
us about CBBC.
You are younger than me.
Yeah, I know. Don't ever forget that.
You were actually in your 20s when we met.
So were you
Yeah, but
for a minute.
no, for a while.
Yeah, yeah. I remember.
What year did we meet? 2015.
Yeah.
I can't do maths. What the hell's happened to me?
It doesn't matter. Do you know when
I was 27.
Do you know the way I was telling you?
I was 27 and you were 25 the next day.
Yeah, but I
That's
was
2
24.
years.
You
Oh,
were
sorry.
a boy.
Never mind.
You were a girl.
You were literally only
Now
24
make
for
it
minutes after we met.
Obvious. Why is everything on this podcast comes back to Skater Boy?
No, it doesn't.
Every single thing.
I was a Phillip Schofield. He was a child.
You were a piss. I was a hole. Can I make it any more
No,
obvious?
leave that alone in the past.
We are in love.
Stop.
Haven't you
No,
heard?
stop. Let me
How
tell
we
the story.
rocky.
My story's not even funny. It's just, I thought it was going to be
Alright.
cute, but it was like half an hour ago.
I know, but mine's actually.
I wrote in asking, will they play Thundercats again? Because I missed the show. And they were like, oh, Duane, don't worry. Yeah, we got Thundercats coming up soon. And then
that's so
they
cute.
sent me I think they sent me like a pen and something like that. And
Probably a mug.
oh shit, I won an MTV prize pack and some Stereophonics merch from Edith Bowman. Do you remember Edith Bowman?
Yeah.
On MTV in like 2000, 2001. And I ran out to the green to tell my friends, like,
You're old by then.
MTV are calling. I'm like 13. I'm like, MTV are calling me back. Get in, I'm going to be on the telly in a second. And they're like, hey, Duane, answer this question, please. And what?
Yeah.
She's French. And I was like, and you can win. I was like, I think it was like, what's the name of you won from Hearsay? And it was like Kim. And that was the answer. And I was like, this
Could have
looks...
been Mylene.
No, it was definitely about Kim. And I was like, that's the answer. He goes, you've just won. And then my friends like, oh, wow. Because they obviously had seen this on like TV at the time. This is so of the time. I don't think you'd get this anymore. Because she was obviously like, oh, yeah, grand. And it's also kind of insulting to her. My friends are like, no, you'd be like, 1 second, Edith. Ask for Richard Blackwood's autograph. So I was like,
Who's Richard Blackwood?
he was like a DJ and TV personality, but he worked on MTV.
God.
And I was like, can I get Richard Blackwood's autograph? And she's like, oh, we'll do our best.
Stop.
And then
That's
they-
kind of given. Oh, can I say a quick hello to the under 8s in Clontarf, and they're playing today, and they're like radio.
Well, I'm sure that will
presenters.
still happen, but like,
No, yeah,
Be
that's
on the TV being
today's
like-
version of that.
yeah, and oh God, that embarrasses me.
No, that's so cute.
I'm going to try and find Edith on Instagram.
LinkedIn.
And just be like, oh yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say something about. Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. But so what happened when I went to Spice Girls was, we went to Eddie Rockets before, and
What did you order?
would have been some kids thing, like, or for until I was quite old, my mum would be like, she'll just have a bit of mine, like, you know,
What?
yeah. Well, like, or say when we went.
I'd be like, Mum,
No, sorry, she'll be.
I have a child of my own.
Say when, like when we were on holidays when we were younger, it'd be like the kids will have a bit of ours kind of thing. But like, I'm not giving out. Like we were in France, so I'd say the money was spent on that. And then it's like, here.
Yeah, but they're still probably chucking
have a few
beers and
chips.
wine into themselves.
Well, yeah, but
Be
that's,
we can't
that's growing up.
It's like we can't afford dinner, kids. Glug glug
Bro,
glug.
that's growing up.
Sorry, if we're mentioning your parents, we will get back to your story. But if we're mentioning your parents, and I was potentially in a negative way, I'm not trying to suggest that Fiona's parents spent all their money on drinking, didn't feed their kids. But your dad came around the other day, and he was like, "Well, there was a mention of me in the podcast there last week."
Yeah,
he's French as well, and. I need to find it.
He collected us from the airport and he was playing the podcast and he refused to turn it off.
Oh, I didn't get in the car.
No.
And I lost my bag.
I know, you did.
Can someone find my bag?
Yeah, Duane lost his bag at the airport.
There's a Stereophonics t-shirt in there, which I'm most sad about. And there's a Dunlow t-shirt in, but I'm going to just buy another one when I'm up in a few weeks. And
my heated rollers are in there.
How much were they?
Make my hair really nice. Not much.
How much?
Maybe like €40 or something.
That's considerable, though.
Yeah.
He wants me to say, as he's mentioned often on the podcast, he wants me to bring up that Jed Frawley had a shower on Monday the 13th of July.
That's all you need. Once you've had your shower on the 13th of July, you're good for at least 6 months.
No, but I'm like,
wash the soot of the 12th off.
But I was like, if you're
a few bonfires.
If you're putting dates on your showers,
it's not the flex he thinks it is. And now, even though he probably asked you to word for word say that, he's going to come back and say, I didn't fucking say that. What the fuck did I say? I didn't fucking say that.
He actually said I had it on Monday the 12th, but Sunday was the 12th, so I edited it for him.
We don't want to really be mentioning the 12th too much. So at Eddie Rockets, Mum, Christine and Michael tricked me. We all thought we were going to Spice Girls. I had my Spice Girls outfit on. And they were like, oh, we're actually not going to go to Spice Girls. We're going to go to the cinema to see Paws, which was like a movie about dogs at the time. And like they wanted me to get really upset. And they were like, it's really funny. Like you'll really enjoy it. And apparently I was like, yeah, no, that'll be good. And like they wanted me to get mad.
Were you being like sad and bashful inside?
I was devastated, obviously.
Okay, because there was two ways that could have gone. Because I think today, if I was
not
like,
a fan of a live gig,
I'm just like, oh Fiona, we're going to Las Vegas. And you're like, okay, and then we get to the airport. We're like, actually, we're just going to eat at the McDonald's upstairs in the mezzanine. You'd be like, I'd actually prefer that.
I'd be like, boycott, but okay.
Yeah,
I'd be like, grant, because I want so little now in my life.
You want so little. And you like to say that's because you have a baby now and that's where your focus goes. But you've been like this for years. No,
it's always been like that. Not much is going to rub me up one way or the other.
Sorry, what?
I said what I said.
Repeat it. Not
much is going to rub me up one way or the other. Yeah. Cannot make it any more obvious. No.
But yeah, so I've got that message loud and clear.
They said, they were like, yeah, we're going to.
I wish I heard you the first time because then my response would have been better.
Yeah, look, neither of our responses are great to each other. We said, and I was crushed.
Are you leaking now? So what's going on?
No, but I just had a little itchy one. I was crushed, but I tried to style it out and be like, yeah, no bother. I think they were like, we have the tickets to the cinema here. Like, and then
that wasn't a thing.
They might have showed it to me and it was actually Spice Girls. They were like, we're only joking. Look at your face. Look at your face. She's crying. And we went and had the best time. And I told you about the nipple tassels. I told you about, they brought up some kids. Probably for Mama, I love you. Mama, I care. Which is it?
Care.
Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, this was remember we were going to talk about our self-icks and we never did.
We never did.
Well, I just do mine really quickly because that's one of them.
All right.
Such an ick for me is how I try and know the lyrics of everything.
You actually try.
I really try.
So I've always said that you're the lyric queen because like just a song will come on and you'll just sing every word in the car, or else here's more impressive. If I say what's the lyrics to this song, you can just recite them even if it's not playing.
Yeah.
Like my favourite song, I can sing along, but I would probably stutter.
When it gets into the second verse or whatever.
No, but I'd stutter to do it without the song playing. If you like just pick them out of your arse.
I know, same.
No, you were good at that. And now, see, again, you don't care for anything. You don't like anything. I'm surprised I'm even allowed to be around you. And yet,
me too.
You're now telling me that you actively try?
I really try. Sorry.
Oh my God, that's an ick for me as well.
No, it's listen to this. I think you know the story. I don't know if our old housemates listen to this podcast, Mark and Saoirse, but
Oh my God, Mark just told me last week that like I once sent him and Saoirse a text being like, it's disgraceful how you guys hogged the washing machine.
What?
I don't remember.
What?
I don't remember
Were
that.
you serious?
I don't remember it. He was like, oh yeah, it was real awkward for a while.
Stop. Oh my God. Well, like no hard feelings, obviously. It's just not natural.
I cringed.
Oh no, that is so good. But this is way more cringe. Okay, so we were living with Mark and Saoirse. I thought I had the house to myself, okay? It was kind of like the year of Lizzo when it was really hard to get tickets to Lizzo and the Olympia. My friend Sophie, who lives in Australia now, got me best fucking thing of my life.
I'm pretty sure she overspent like crazy to get them.
I don't think she even did that much.
She went to like Travago or one of those Viagogo or something.
Yeah, something mad. Viator, is it called?
There's something like that, yeah.
Viagogo maybe. And
what the one I said until you corrected me?
Sorry. So we were like Lizzo was really big at this time, 2019 or whatever, and I was playing Truth Hurts over and over again, learning the lyrics. This was on like a Friday night. I had the apartment to myself. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. I'd say I played it 30 times to learn all the verses and all the raps.
Are you actively singing
practicing
and rapping along
and I'm
with
like, you try to tell me no, and then I'm like, I get it wrong and I rewind back a little bit and I'm like, shampoo will get you out of my head, doing the whole thing. You try to break my heart, oh yeah, that breaks my heart. And then after hours of this, there's a ring on the doorbell and I'm like, what? I'm like, is someone here or something? And Saoirse comes out of her bedroom because she's ordered takeaway. And she's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no. And she's like, I heard the whole thing. And I'm like, no. And she's like, it's okay. Like, don't worry about it.
She would stand, wouldn't she?
She, to a point, but like, no one can stand really what I did that night.
It's hard to even understand.
It was hard to understand. So yeah, so she was like, I don't know what to say to you right now, but I'm just going to get my food and go back into my room. Like, it was like, we cannot sit together in the living room or anything else.
I was like, I'm going to eat under the covers so I don't have to even breathe the same air as you.
Maybe you should go out for a walk.
Careful with that word right now.
So yeah, that's a selfie.
Wow.
Of mine.
Yeah. Well, fair play.
Do you have one now?
I hate that when I play five-a-side, which I haven't done in a long time.
Oh my God, yeah, this is bad.
I can't stop making jokes.
Yeah.
But like, they're not even jokes and no one has ever even reacted.
Do an example of one, because you've told me this before and it's so shit.
I'll be in goal and someone will take a shot, but they'll hit it wide, so it's nowhere near me. And I'm like, oh, what a save by Doogan.
That's so bad.
It's too quiet in there because we're all out of shape. So it's not like we're like calling, like, all right, pass it, switch it. All right, behind you, careful. Like, those are things that
careful.
No one says. You know, those classic
famous football phrase. Careful. Switch it.
Switch it. Switch it is one.
You sound like you're playing Bop It.
It means to switch lane, like switch flanks.
Switch lane.
Switch flanks.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, if you're down the left, switch it to the right.
I wonder are people going to five...
Careful.
Careful. Messy. Careful. I wonder are people going to five-a-side being like, if Duane's there and makes fucking jokes again? Or are you like...
It's like, I think calling them jokes is actually too generous.
It's just like a funny commentary.
It's just, I try and just make like little phrases. And every time I do, I just sit there going, why are you like this?
Oh no, if you go back there as a dad now, I wonder will the jokes be even worse?
Oh, there is a running joke. One of the guys, Ian, had a kid. Ian O'Connor?
Yes. IAIN.
Yeah,
you didn't see that coming. But
despite it having two eyes.
Oh!
Ooh.
Sorry. That's an ick for
Careful.
me as well. How I like respond to it. And I'd be like, very good way.
No, but it's also...
I don't do that in real life.
We saw your brain like go, doo-doo. Oh.
Registered.
There we go.
Yeah.
It took you time.
No, it did.
Um,
It's bad. I am fucking
I think
sweating.
I think he got married in any of the kid.
Yeah.
And then so like, for
my
a while it
friend-
was do it for your wife, and then it was do it for your kid.
Yes, do it for her. My friend works with him
Nice.
in a school. What? This is groundbreaking
Is he a student?
content. No, he's a teacher. Question
No
mark.
way.
Sorry.
Fuck's sake. What do you have for me this week?
Well, we're kind of a bit all over the place, so we're kind of just going to talk about your World Cup and mine, and your Love Island and mine. So
Okay.
your Love Island is the World Cup, and my World Cup is the Love Island. So we were going to just talk about them both.
I like how excited you are to get into the next segment.
So just before we started recording this, it was announced that Ellie is leaving Love Island. Ellie's the little Scottish blondie.
Yeah.
She was talking about leaving for ages. And I feel like there's
You actually fucking...
You're taking the fucking pish, mate!
Pish was good, mate.
Pish, mate!
My...
He's taking the fucking pish!
You only get your who's an order, mate.
Yeah, no, big time. She's been raging for most of the season, but then she coupled up with...
Why are you moving back as I
I'm
push it to
scared
you?
of it.
You need it close to you. I'm like, I'll push it close. You go, well, I'm leaving.
Well, I fucking am not doing this anymore. So she was always quite aggro at the start of the season because she was coupled up with that fucking freak Aiden, who's like, here, will anyone meet me behind the fire pit? He's literally just like, will anyone give me a kiss?
Who are the Chuckle Brothers? Is he one of them?
Aiden and Cavan.
Yeah, like they have the same haircut,
Yeah, they have the same haircut and they're
the same little weird bracelet.
Oh, do they? I didn't even know.
Your dad has that for arthritis.
Oh, because bracelets. I remember
Is that
one.
for arthritis?
Yes, because one season of Love Is Blind, it was like rating the men of this season's Love Is Blind based on their bracelets, and they were all wearing little beaded bracelets, and it's like, why? I'll need to. I
Shout
haven't
out to
even
Luke
noticed.
Berry.
Yeah, it's like men and jewelry. No, unless it's a cool signet ring.
I've got a wedding ring.
I love your wedding ring. I love how like thick it is. I love that. Or like, you know what I'm saying. Or like a little slutty earring. But anything that's a black or silver or beaded in any way, to me is a no. Sorry. And I know a lot of men have silver.
I almost went with the black ring.
Are you messing?
I just
You wanted to get it tattooed, and that never happened.
yeah, I still do.
You were going to get Fiona tattooed, and I think you still should.
Well, I wanted to get it under the ring.
But your knuckles are too hairy. Sorry, when we were getting married, my cousin, who's 10 and so mean, told Duane that if he was going to marry me...
She took me aside.
Yeah, and said, go on.
Because if you're going to marry Fiona, you're going to have to shave your hands. And it's not like it'd be one thing if we're all in the sitting room going, oh, Jesus, Duane has hairy hands, and she spots it. Goes,
she's 10, by the way.
In her head, she just spotted went, no, we're going to have to sort this out.
That's going to be an issue.
I thought you were...
On her special day... That's going to be an issue.
I thought you were about when we went to that bougie posh place. It was like, a ring is going to cost you £45,000.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, let's try on a sample ring. And he tried it on, and my hair just flopped over it and kind of like tangled. And he pulled it off, and I just quickly glanced at his eyes to see
your hands are very hairy.
if he was looking at the ring, and he was looking at me, and he just went,
No, he wasn't.
He was.
You've made that up in your head. This is like when you go for a bikini wax. They've seen all sorts. They've seen everything. He's seen every type of knuckle.
I've seen
and he's
everything.
seen hairy knuckles. He's seen a ring go over a hairy knuckle. Your knuckle is no
what's the
different.
bikini wax experience like?
Like, it's like, oh my God, no. Like, I'm
Do you
in
get like a
bits.
little towel or anything? Or you just like
You probably
tops
used
off that
to
shit?
back in the day. You might have got a towel, but like these days,
But you
everything's
like
quite
sitting
low
in like
budget.
one of those things with the legs up or something, or
No, like in a hospital, like stirrups.
But how you do
No,
it
they
then?
just get you to do positions. They're like, okay, now open this leg, open that leg, do butterfly position. Depending on the place, like when you're getting your arse done, they'll either get you to go like on all fours.
No.
Or no, that's the better option.
You're wearing nothing on all fours.
Yes, because they have to get everything out.
Is
That's the better option.
Is it like a vet where there's just a load of little desks, and there's a load of women just in the same room?
There should be, because there's always a spot miss. So maybe they should have a few people working.
Are you in a private room?
Yeah. But there's this place.
Exactly, but
There's this place you go now that is more of a budget place. It's called Zero. It used to be called Wax in the City.
It used to be called Two, but
there's they're all like
Wax in the City is good.
Wax in the City is good, isn't it? But now they do laser as well. So I guess they didn't want to be like pigeonholed whole. But they instead of rooms, they have like cubicles with a curtain. So you can actually hear other people getting waxed. And like you hear the whole conversation of being like, yeah, well, I'm going on my holidays.
Oh,
I really
lovely
don't
fanny
want
you
to
have there.
Yeah. And once
What do you mean, yeah?
once I've heard a lad in there screaming. Because they do like backsack and crack for the men and all. And like
No, I don't.
we
you don't need
just
the crack.
take it. We just take it, obviously. This man
you said
was
you said on
screaming.
all fours is the better position.
Okay, so all fours is the better position, or they might just get you to lie on your stomach and spread your cheeks.
Your ass cheeks.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. That's like if you get that
I wouldn't do that for
option, you're
Jesus
like,
Christ himself.
Well, yeah, I don't think he would want it. Like, I think
This has gone off topic for Love Island, isn't it?
so. Ellie,
So Ellie is left. Is this
Ellie's
like
left.
when Roy Keane left the World Cup?
No, it's not like that. It's like she's been threatening. It's not going to let any team down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but is that you or the dog?
A fart. It wasn't me.
Oh my God, I farted the other day.
Did you make Bobby cry?
No, I was in the pub.
What?
That's the dog.
Oh,
I farted and I was like, oh God, get away from that, to my mate.
get a load of that.
And just as I did, this young girl came up
No.
to collect the glasses, and you can see her just be like,
Oh,
I
when
just-
someone walks into your fart, it's
she
like,
came right in.
oh,
I was just
I'm
like,
sorry.
I just tried to clench, be like, right, if there's any still coming out, I'm just going to keep that in. And she's
Well,
like,
why don't you do that for me
She's like,
in
"Do-
the home? So it is possible for you to hold it in. And sorry, if a bit's
No, to
already
be honest,
come out, might as well let the rest.
It's look. The dam has flooded, and now I've just put up a bit of like I've put out my two hands sort of block the rest of the water.
Well, the damn edge is done.
Well, yeah, exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. Like clenching was just, it wasn't actually going to do
It was
anything.
a respect thing.
And she's like, "Would you like another one?" I'm like, "No."
She's like,
Would
then
you?
respect. My sister got farted on in her local pub before when she was pregnant.
All
She
getting
was like,
waxed.
it was like, oh, how was the night? She was like, well, kind of shit. Like, it wasn't great. It was a real old man vibe up there. And then someone farted on me.
So not near her.
On her. He said, sit down. I don't actually know how it went, but she did get farted on.
Go to Love Island.
So Ellie, she's been threatening leaving for ages. She's been coupled up with Finlay, who is affectionately known in the village as Pipsqueak, because
What?
he has a really cute, inoffensive,
Who's
innocent
Finlay?
face. He's from Wales, and he has a laugh that's like,
What?
ha ha ha.
He looks like he looks like a bit of a knob to me.
Do you think?
Because he's all like, I shouldn't have said
I
that.
owe it to myself. I owe it to
I
myself.
was too
to
busy
explore.
working down the bloody valleys to realise which one of yours I took home, wasn't I?
He is a builder, so maybe. So they've been.
You bloody fool, I didn't know the difference between any of yous.
Exactly. So they've been coupled up for a while. So she was coupled up with Aiden, who is like, you know, they always have that genre of man, that font of man in there every year, who has the blow dry, the turkey teeth, and the tattoos that if you look closely, one of them is definitely some sort of dodgy cultural appropriation of
Just
some sort.
one just says,
usually
"Live,
right
laugh,
around
Love
the
Island."
nipple. Well, that's in the best case scenario. Usually it's got some sort of like slutty circus worker, slutty acrobatist, like going around the nipple kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Do you know like Harlequin face, but on a bikini
jester.
body? Yeah, that kind of thing. So she was coupled up with him, and that's when she was like in her peak, you're taking the fucking pish era. And then she got coupled up with this Geordie guy, Tommy, who came in for a while, and they're all mad for kisses this year. So again, he was like, well, I'm just looking to get a kiss on the balcony. For me, it's banter. Oh,
Now, see, the kissing thing, like,
they love kisses.
no,
this
but they
year.
know that the cameras are on them. And, like,
They're sweating for a kiss.
I know, but still, it's like,
I'm like, are you a sap?
it's the most, like, they all talk about, like, who has the good chat. None of them.
Because all the chat is like, what would you feel if I had a kiss with you?
No, but that's even more direct than they are, right? We're going to be in Love Island now, and I'm going to be one of the guys. And you can be one of the girls.
Oh, thanks.
Take off your clothes. And he'd be like, some people think I'm a good kisser. I get told often, I wonder if there's any way we could just explore that.
I would love to explore that with you. And I'm like, whoever told you...
Would you, I don't know, what if you figured that out? Would you?
And she's like, oh, you're getting excited. You're getting a bit excited looking at me like that. Don't be thinking you're going to get a kiss just now.
And then they stop talking and then they kiss.
Yeah, they do. And we have to see all of their insides. Why did you do it? Okay, Elvis reference again with the... That's how you leaned in. You leaned in like...
I'm trying not to hit the mic.
I know,
so I have to lean over here.
Yeah, but why did you tilt your lip up like that?
Because in case.
Well, that's not affecting you hitting the mic.
What do you mean Elvis reference again?
Because we talked about Elvis not selling many albums or something. So then she was coupled up with that guy Tommy, who also was mad for kisses. And then Finlay came in and it seemed real smooth sailing. Now, if I look back in Casa Amor, he was open to exploring. He was open.
Well, no, I do love when they're like...
He was open. He owes it to himself.
I swear to God, I was only chatting to her. And then movie night comes along and he's like, hey, spread your legs. Just lift your legs up and spread your arse cheeks. I'm going to give you a waxing. And then he's like...
Your choice. Spread them. Or go on all fours.
And then she said, what are you doing? I saw you. You tell us pretty much. She goes, whoa, it was part of a challenge.
It was in a challenge. Oh, that's fine. The camera only shows a little snippet. You didn't see what else I did.
What about the lads this year? Now, I'm a crier and I would never
oh my God, no.
shame anybody for crying, but it's in the manner and the context of which they were crying. They're like, oh, I don't know which one to choose.
When Simba did his poem.
I came back with two of them. It's like, and then one of them was like, babe, you like her. And he's like, oh,
Mara.
I do, don't I? He's like, yeah. He goes, boys, I think I like her. And I think you do. And he's like, I'm tearing up. And then the other guy, Lorenzo.
And
like,
Sam Raj would be one for the crying
he's
as
like,
well.
I'm tearing up too. And I'm like,
Lorenzo
the
loves
fuck
to cry.
Are you tearing up for?
That was when Simba was like, here, I've disrespected Angie so much in public. I've torn her down in public. So now I'm going to lift her up in public. And then he gathered everyone around the fire pit to read a poem about her.
This is like when you were dropping hints, being like, if anyone ever proposes to me and they do it in public, they're getting kicked in the fucking dick.
And thankfully you obeyed, you obliged. But yeah, so that's the crack with Ellie. She's been threatening leaving for a while. Things were going well with her and Finn.
A bit of a Brexit, is it?
A bit of it, yeah. Are you in or are you out? Very much not an Irish goodbye.
Well, speaking of the in or the out, the English have been fucking threatening to leave the World Cup for a while and they're still in it. And at the time of recording, they're going to play tonight. And I'm afraid that England are going to qualify for the World Cup final tonight.
Didn't they do that before? And it's just like, oh, shut up.
They did it in 1966.
What was the last time that they were saying it was coming home and they got
every fucking time?
Yeah.
They've been getting pretty close over the last 8 years.
Oh my God, this is the thing that I learned.
But if they get to the final, it's the closest they've got to. They've only ever been to one World Cup final. It was 60 years ago.
Oh, like, shut up. This is the thing that I learned that you were like, save it for the pod. So me and my brother were watching England and Mexico, and
we were in a hotel while the match was going on.
Okay. We were watching England and Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo.
Okay, I was going to say, it's like, when did you invite him into the room while I slept?
And in Ricky, no, in Rick Mansworth. Okay, so we were watching England and Democratic Republic of Congo, and didn't the Congo score first?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like racist to call them the Congo.
Okay, Democratic Republic of Congo.
I don't know, but I'm nervous.
Yeah, Grant.
Yeah. Definitely don't call them the Congo.
That's the
Congo.
Is it?
The Congo line?
Okay, why am I thinking it's Tango or something?
Tango,
oh yeah.
Don't call them Tango.
Let's call them Dem of Rep.
Call them Dr. Congo.
Dr. Sayas. So this is the fact that I learned. Didn't they score first in that match? So
quite early.
So
because Jordan Pickford only has little arms.
Okay, yeah, of course.
So when I say Jordan Pickford, you might as well be like, oh, that's Samantha from the Villa. It was like, yeah, okay.
That's just Marcus Rashford in different font because it goes the same. Jordan Pickford, Marcus Rashford. I'm like, I can't know.
Why'd you know Marcus Rashford?
Because I remember when he missed some penalties or something and everyone's getting really racist.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have my eye on that young man
5
because
players
he
took
seems
penalties.
like a nice person.
2 white people scored and
Yeah,
3 black
yeah, I
players
remember
missed.
that.
And they're like, why don't we have more white players kicking the ball?
And it's like, because you're fucking horrible looking.
Because look at the size of you fucking eating your pies in the pub.
This stadium, mate. This fucking stadium. So
Sorry for fat shaming you, but I'm talking about like bad English
yeah, you're
people.
racist. They scored first, and this was the little fact that came up down the bottom. England have never in a World Cup or something come back or won a match when they conceded the first goal, and this is when I learned what conceded is. It means when they don't.
Because I actually
score
dispute that
or
fact.
whatever. It was down the bottom of the
Surely
screen.
England have won a World Cup while conceding first.
I could have the fact wrong. They never won a World Cup match that they'd conceded the first goal.
I
or
doubt
something.
that somehow.
But do you not think it's good that I learned conceded?
What do you mean you've learned conceded?
I was like, what does it mean? And Michael was like, it means that they didn't score.
You-
he
you-
was not explaining.
You can
it to me.
score a goal or concede a goal.
So you missed a goal.
No.
You missed an opportunity.
No.
The other
No.
team scored against you.
Yes.
So that's I know it.
Yeah, but no, you didn't miss a goal.
They scored. The
you,
other
you
team.
let you let a goal in.
Yeah.
You conceded a goal.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like 11 seconds ago, you were getting it wrong.
No, but I knew it always. I just was had to take a minute to get there.
Okay, well, unless you're listening to this as it's gone up, the England match will have happened. But what I want to do, Fiona, is just in case, and we can we can timestamp it. The England match hasn't happened. England are playing Argentina tonight. What
So I am
will the score be?
Argentinian. 3-1 to Argentina.
After 90 minutes, or will it go to extra time?
It will go to extra time.
And they'll score 2 in extra time?
Yeah.
Who will score for England?
Marcus Rashford.
And who will score for Argentina?
I only know one guy.
He might score all of them.
Yeah, Messi. And then it'll be time for him to pack it in.
Well,
Because
no,
really,
they'll go to the
he's
final.
been going a while.
So you think Argentina will play Spain in the final this Sunday?
Yeah.
Now the Love Island final has been pushed back a week. You know, you can't mix those two.
Yes.
If Spain and Argentina,
we have had to. You've not been able to watch one match on the telly.
that's fine. If Argentina and Spain are in the final, what is your prediction?
Oh, I don't really care as much about that one. I'd like Spain to win, actually.
Yeah.
Would we? Argentina won last time, no?
Yeah, but
Question mark?
I'd love I think
for Messi's last thing, like whatever.
I don't even know if it is his last thing because like he might I think he might pack it in because he did retire from international football before and he
God,
came back.
He's like Tyson.
No, but like
Are you in or are you
he was
out,
playing for
Tutty?
club. He was playing club football. He just retired from international, but I think it could be his last, especially if they win,
Yeah.
go out on top as the greatest player of all time. So you would like Spain to win,
Yeah,
and the score will be
3-1.
3-1. Okay, I'm going to say England are going to get to the final.
Do you like this from my work?
No, they're not going to get to the final.
But do you like this?
But
from
I'm going to put a $5 bet on your bet.
Okay, but do you like this from my work? If England win, they're going to rebrand as Spain 1038 because, like, we want Spain to win if it's England.
Yes, that's good.
I think that's good.
That's good.
Yeah,
Who came up with that?
Dave, of course.
You could have done that. Just say it's you.
I'm not working
We'll
there
edit it
currently.
out. Who came up with that?
It was all me, baby.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da-da.
It's coming home to España.
He's coming.
Anyway, look, we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Who's going to win Love Island?
They're setting
I think
it up
Simba
to
in
be
year one could be.
Yulia.
I know you think that there's.
I think, and I have a problem with this, the British public will never vote for a black couple to win.
They do seem pretty
They-
likable now, though.
They are likable. There's been amazing black couples
As in, like,
over the years.
this couple, not black people.
Yeah, no, like Simba.
They're actually
now-
not too bad once you get to know them.
Simba, oh my God, like he's awful man, but he's very funny to watch.
He's a little endearing as well.
Like you don't want anyone in your life to ever be involved with him, but he's like, well, I said I'm allowed to kiss for 2 minutes in a challenge with tongue. And she's like, no. And he's like holding her hair up while she eats and being like, can I have a bite of that? And she's like, no. So he is kind of endearing, but I don't think they'll win. Could be Yulia and Lorenzo. She is the most stunning woman
I don't want these could be's. Who are you putting your money on?
Yaz and Tommy.
Did you even fucking mention them?
You said I need to just say who I'm putting my money on. I was talking it out, trying to workshop it, trying to show my findings, maths paper 2, and you weren't interested. So now I give you bullet points. I love how we were meant to talk about Love Island there, and we talked about me getting my arsehole waxed in 2 different positions, and Marcus Rashford,
Wait,
and racism in England.
Has that happened? You've done both positions?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh God.
I got both.
You get your arsehole waxed?
Yes. Not enough, says you.
Many year ago, says you.
You've kind of done Duane's World already.
Okay, collapsible seg this week?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, good pod.
Yeah, it was good.
There we go. We did it.
Are we still...
We're saying goodbye.
Oh yeah, this was fun.
Did you forget what we're doing?
Yeah. I didn't want to do this, but we did it, and now I feel okay, and I'm going to shower.
Oh, I showered beforehand. I didn't want to be that close to you while smelling.
Nice. And then I'm going to clean the house, and your mum's coming to visit. Maybe we'll go for a swim.
Oh, I don't want to do that now. I did
Listening.
it the other day.
What, swim?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but not with me. I've been for loads of lovely swims.
No, if I go swimming, I want it to be just with you. I'm not taking
That's
my tops off
dirty.
in front of people.
So maybe we'll go over the weekend.
Yeah, fair. Yes, I would do that.
And we'll have to leave Bobby sitting in his car seat on the shore.
Oh, shit,
and be
what do we do
"Good
with
luck."
him?
We just take turns.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we leave him up at the top.
We'll put him on the dog's back.
Oh, when I swam in the other day, I almost didn't mention him. I've been told I mention him every episode, but me and my friend Darren went swimming in Shankill
Once
Bills
you're
the
not
other day.
mentioning your fucking
And
mate's truck, it's
There was a
grand.
girl walking her dog, and the dog was like barking after Darren, but like, "Brother, you're in the water."
You're an animal.
And he was like being really sad that he was trying to like save Darren.
Oh,
was
that's
cute.
so cute.
Anyway, we're gonna go.
Guys, thanks for listening.
Follow at Men Welcome Pod. Can you subscribe on Spotify and can you comment? What's the emoji? Footballs. Footballs.
Football and a house.
Oh look, comment
No.
with a Spain flag.
Spain.
Spain flag. Viva España! Or the Argentinian flag.
Yeah.
But definitely
Viva.
not the St. George's cross, because then I'll be St. George's fucking fuming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.